Welcome to the 11th season of Still Horse. We've got some changes this year. The big obvious change is we're on at 10 o'clock Sunday morning. So if your friends don't know that, get on the phone and give them a call. Second one is I got rid of that god-awful desk. Third one is, as you can see, Angela's not with us. She's moved on to other things. And we want to wish her well and thank her for all the many years of service she's gave us here on Still Horse. So if you see her out, tell her thanks and also tell her hi. On this week's show, we're going to have the Project 911 ride from start to finish. And we're also going to a local new world record holder. Jim Yaney will be here with Safety 101 and Mark Ladendorf with a trivia question. So we're going to have that and much, much more on this week's edition of Still Horse. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Be there. Still Horse is brought to you by Indianapolis Southside Harley-Davidson, your Central Indiana Harley dealer since 1947. And by Ladendorf Law, with over 60 years experience in motorcycle and automotive injury cases.
Get yours at Indianapolis Southside Harley-Davidson.
You hear that little voice? It says, meet me where the road touches the sky. It's time to ride. And when you're on the road, make sure you have Rider insurance. Rider is focused solely on the motorcycle community and has been for almost 4 decades. We know what it's like to feel the wind on our face because we're riders ourselves. Come see the difference. Ride with Rider.
If you're involved in a car accident, the first thing you should do is call your insurance agent, right?
Unfortunately, a lot of people don't realize they may be entitled to more money if they simply call us first. We know the hassles after an accident can be stressful. We can help. The insurance company is prepared. Are you? There's a reason Ladendorf Law handles so many accident cases. Curious? Call me. Why Ladendorf? Just compensation.
What a way to kick off the 2011 riding season. You know, it's a little bit rainy today, and it's overcast, and it's chilly. But I tell you, look around at all the bikes that's showing up. We're here for the 911 Escort Ride, and we're going to find out what that's all about. How hard was it for you to get your hands on this beam?
Well, it's taken 16 months of dealing with the Port Authority of New York and New Jersey. You have to petition them to get them, and they either approve or disapprove your idea, and it just takes a long time. It's peeling the onion of bureaucracy backwards and just keep going and going and going until finally I think they got tired of me hounding them and they said, okay, yeah, let's do it.
What do you think about today's ride?
I think it's awesome. I mean, it's an incredible event. It's I wouldn't miss it. It's just something that I've been looking forward to since I saw the website. Some of the guys from the club put out a notice to all of us saying, hey, there's going to be a ride, and it was just incredible. I mean, it's something you would not want to miss out on. I mean, it's something you want to be a part of.
Can you believe how many bikes are showing up?
Oh man, it's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. I can't believe it myself.
Now, I tell you, I hear you rode in from Greencastle this morning.
Yeah, that is correct.
Did you dress him warming up?
Well, I didn't dress him because...
Let's start over again.
This isn't my other half. That's my other half.
Well, she needs to be.
All right, you know. So, but you know, we're all family around here. So, you know, we're all family.
All right, okay, we got. Now I'm getting.
Here we go.
You guys had a hell of a party last night.
Yeah.
So you look like you really have to pee really bad.
Yes, I do.
You made it all the way from the back of the line up to here, and then you're next.
Queen back there.
And somebody comes up and gets in front of you and bugs you.
That's fine.
You haven't been doing the dance yet. So you
No.
How was your ride in from Muncie today?
Good. It was a little chilly, but it was a good ride. I mean, any ride is a good ride.
So I hear you rode in from Greencastle this morning. How chilly was it?
It was pretty chilly. The wife was shaking like a crazy woman.
Did you tuck in behind him though and use him for a windshield?
Yes, I always do.
You know,
Wind.
now let's get a little bit serious. Today, what this ride is all about. What does it mean to you?
We're just happy that we have the police officers, the fire guys, and everybody else who helped out at 9/11 and the destruction. It was just unbelievable on how everybody came together as America to help each other out. It was just phenomenal.
You have a really special jacket on today. Tell me the story behind this.
Yeah, my wife and I was in New York City, I think 2006, and was at the Harley store in Manhattan, and just kind of looking around, wanted to get a souvenir, and a guy comes out from the back and he points at me and he says, "Don't move." He said, "I'll be right back." I said, "Okay, what'd I do?" And he come out with this jacket, and it's a commemorative of the Twin Towers before the towers were blown up, and it was the last one that he had, and it happened to be my size, and so now it's back in Indiana.
I think I would take good care of that because that's going to be a collector's item.
I hate to have it out in the rain today, but it's for a good cause.
You know, when you need something done, you need money raised, you need an escort, or you just need a bunch of buddies, you call the bikers, and they will come out.
Kurt Moore from Fortville asks, what is considered high mileage for a motorcycle engine?
That's a great question, Kurt. High mileage on a motorcycle is dependent on the size of the bike. A Honda Goldwing or a big Harley, for example, 100,000 miles might be considered high mileage. For a 750cc bike, a mid-sized motorcycle, 50 or 60,000 miles could be considered higher mileage. And for a smaller bike, a 250cc or less, then maybe 10 or 20,000 miles might be considered higher mileage. But don't use mileage as your only consideration when you're looking at a used motorcycle. And you heard that straight from the horse's mouth.
This is shaping up to be a really great event. Let's take a look at the first installment of the Southside Indy Harley-Davidson calendar.
You know, looking around today here on the Project 911 escort ride makes me think about how much we rely on the police departments and fire departments for public safety. But you know, a lot of safety is up to you. Now let's check in with Jim Yaney on this week's Safety 101, brought to you by the Indiana Criminal Justice Institute.
Hi everybody, how you doing? Welcome to a new riding season and a new season of Steel Horse. What we're going to do for the next 3 weeks, we're going to take you inside a safety seminar on what to do in case a motorcycle accident occurs, how you can help the rider, some things to do and not to do. So let's take a look at that. All right, here we are in the Down Biker seminar right now. One of the first things we're going to talk about in this segment of this show is the first part of the seminar, which is basically the responsibilities of the road captain, what you should do and what you shouldn't do. First thing, as the road captain or the ride leader, all right, if an accident occurs, the rest of the riders, it's very important to tell them not to look at the accident as it's occurring. Always look away from the accident or look to the horizon for your place of safety. Next, after the event happens, pull off past the accident, pull completely off the road or into somebody's yard, whatever you have to do, but completely clear the scene of the accident, because if you don't, all the bikes are going to get stacked up on the side of the road and it's going to cause another accident. At the beginning of a ride, you should know who your EMS people are, doctors, nurses, anybody that wants to help. And the ride leader road captain at that time should say, okay, here's what we need to do. You call first aid, you two guys go down the inside of the roads, either the front or the back, and warn traffic of oncoming traffic, and then have no more than 3 to 4 people maximum assisting the down rider. Very important. If you have any more than that, everybody's going to be focused on the rider and they're not going to be focused on cars or traffic coming up and down the roads. The final thing is, make sure you get the rest of the group away from the accident scene. Because if you have too many people at the accident scene, all the oncoming cars are going to fixate on the riders and the motorcycles, and it's going to cause another accident. Last but not least, when an accident occurs, it can be a very traumatic event. So you may not just have the down rider, the injured rider to worry about, you may also have people who know the rider who could be very upset on a personal level and be upset. So that could be an injury as well. So you have to have somebody stay with them to keep them together, keep them calm, and to keep them away from the scene. So that's the first part. When we go into the next couple segments, we're going to show you what to do at the scene itself. So till next week, I'll see you on the road.
Stay tuned. When Still Horse returns, we'll have the second part of the Project 911 Escort Ride, and we'll have this week's Bike of the Week and Gadget Closet. Don't go anywhere. Pitbull Leather is a must-stop on my ride to Nashville.
I love shopping at Pitbull Leather. They have everything a rider could want. So next time you're in Nashville, be sure to stop in. And just because I ride, I get 10% off.
Pitbull Leather, good deals, good times.
When I'm out on the track, I got to give it everything that I have. I need skill, reflexes, and coordination to win races. And it's really no different on the highway. And just one alcoholic drink can impair your ability to ride safely. So be responsible and know when to leave your bike parked and make it home safely. We're all here to have a little fun, but a DUI or wrecking your bike, well, that'd be just stupid. So ride safe, Indiana, and let's make it none for the road.
I was injured in a car accident, but I don't want to go to court. Calling a lawyer means court, right?
The choice is yours. We can recover your money without going to court. There's a reason Ladendorf Law handles so many auto accidents. Why Ladendorf? Just compensation.
The motorcycle event in the USA is getting even bigger and better at Indy. Exciting new fun will join the 200-mile-per-hour gravity-defying action during the Red Bull Indianapolis GP on August 26th through the 28th. Party until 10 o'clock Friday and Saturday night on Main Street inside IMS with live music, leather and lace, V-twin service area, and much more. Tickets are just $10 Friday and $20 Saturday, with race day tickets starting at $40. Kids 12 and under are free. Visit imstix.com to get your tickets today.
I was injured in a car accident. The bills are piling up. My insurance will handle it, right?
You are entitled to compensation. There is a reason we handle so many accident cases. Curious? Call me. Why Ladendorf Law? Just compensation.
Don't think you can afford a new Harley-Davidson motorcycle? Think again. Think Harley-Davidson of Bloomington. A pure uncut Harley street machine can be had for a lot less than you think. A whole new brood of Harley-Davidson motorcycles that won't make your wallet a pit of despair. Check out the dark custom line of motorcycles, including the Crossbones, the Nightster, and the all-new Black line. Accelerate your fun at Harley-Davidson of Bloomington.